Hey guys, I want to throw together a little video just to show you the finger positioning for the E power chord that we use with the Journey Youth Band. And it's just a wonderful chord that you can use because it's so quickly movable. So you can be flying on a song and it just allows you to worship and just kind of let go a little bit instead of worrying about, oh, where are my fingers at and where do I have to move? And with practice and good habits, good technique, you'll be moving right along. Okay, so basically what I'm going to show you is the finger positioning for this movable shape. Okay, you're going to hold the shape and be able to move that shape up and down the fretboard to create different chords. All right, since we're starting in the key of E, I'm going to start with the E chord. Because generally speaking, you'll start with the E chord, use your C sharp minor, your B, and your A, and eventually end up on your E again, usually at the end of the song or at the end of the verse. Okay. What you want to do is your top string is the E string. Your next string down is your A string. Alright? On the 7th fret, you can tell it has a dot on it. All your odd frets. This one doesn't have one on the 1, but some guitars do. They'll have dots on all the odd frets. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12 is your double dots. That's when it all starts over again. It's like you have a guitar right here, 1 through 12th fret. And then from here on, it's like another guitar, just octave higher. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing is for our E power chord, on the A string, that's the second string down, on the 7th fret, you're going to take your pointer finger, okay, and put that right there. 7th fret, second string down. We're going to skip 1 fret and go to the 9th fret. You're going to place these 2 fingers, your pinky and your ring finger, on your center 2 strings, okay? That would be the D string and the G string. That's on the 9th fret. So here we have A string, 7th fret, and both of these 2, D string and G string, on the 9th fret. I'm just going to move this finger down and out of the way, and you can make that E. That's your E power chord, okay? Now with holding the same shape, my fingers are going to stay in this form and I can move it all together, alright? Now just like the alphabet, going backwards, you're going to go, E, D, what comes? C, B, and A. In this case, in the key of E, it's going to go E, C sharp, B and A. Okay? E, C sharp, B and A. Now so we start on the 7th fret, right here. Your C sharp, with this finger here, this is going to be our root note or bass note. Your top finger, okay, on the A string. Root note or bass note. Alright? It's going to have that lower sound. With this shape, I'm going to use this as a reference. I'm going to slide that finger down to the 4th fret position. It's going to be in between the 3rd and the 5th. Okay? That's your C sharp. I haven't moved my fingers in any other direction, but they're still in the same positions, okay? That's why it's called a movable shape. You hold the shape, but you can move it. Now if I slide down 2 more frets, 1, 2, okay, my fingers are still in the same position. This finger here is still on the A string, but now I'm on the 2nd fret. I skip this fret area here, number 3, and I go to 4 on the D and the G. Okay? And that's my B. Now this is where it can get a little tricky. When I go to the A, I have to lift off this finger, my bass note, and bring these 2 to the 2nd fret area, okay? So if I can get that on there a little bit. That's an A. It's actually an A2, but this A works in this power chord, okay? So when I go back to the movable shape, let's say I go back to the B, I'm going to move this shape up 2, and this finger comes back, right here, boom, back to the A string on the 2nd fret, okay? So it looks something like this. C sharp, B, And that's pretty much it. Now, many songs are going to go in different orders. Like some will go E to the C sharp, A, and then to the B. Or some others, like we're working on Open the Eyes of My Heart, we're going to be going from the E to the B. Let's see. You think I remember this? E to the B to the A, and then back to the E. And the C sharp will come about in the midst of the chorus. Okay? It actually gives us a chord to kind of pull into a new dynamic. Alright, so, real easy again. I'm going to get close up on this. Okay. You find your 7th fret right here. I know you can't see the whole thing. I can't do it. There we go. 7th fret, 2nd string down, my pointer finger, boom, right there. I skip this next fret area, and the middle 2 strings, it's the D and G string. That is going to be your movable shape right there. 2nd string down, okay? Skip this one here, on the 7th fret here, I'm sorry. 2nd string down, 7th fret, skip the 8th fret, and then your next 2 fingers, your pinky and your ring finger, are going to go to your middle 2 strings. D, boom, and G. One underneath each other. Okay, now your C sharp, with using this finger, your pointer finger as a reference, right now it's on the 7th, I'm going to move that one down, the whole shape, until that finger is at the 4th. That's your C sharp. If I move it down 2 more, boom, boom, now I'm on a B. If I go down 2 more, and I have to remove my pointer finger, 1, 2, that's my A. Alright, hopefully that'll give you enough to work on. And then you'll be cruising. And we end on the E. Have a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys, I hope this does okay, just throwing this together. So, just that movable shape, and you can do tons of songs. Alright? You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work.